From the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, October 29, 2024. In the headlines, the World Bank collaborates with governments to develop a food security crisis preparedness plan. Grenada aims to implement cannabis reforms by early 2025. IMF says the Caribbean performing above the global average for economic growth. More linear roads scheduled to reopen in November. Also in the news, regionally, Haiti rocked by gang violence. Internationally, driverless vehicles in China spark jobs debate. Plus, in the sports news, Paradise FC International draw closer to another Premier League title. Stay with us.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy. Baptiste. The World Bank today concluded a 2-day mission in Grenada, during which it collaborated with the Ministry of Agriculture in developing a food security crisis preparedness plan. Rena Thomas has this report.
Grenada is being assisted by the World Bank to develop a food security crisis preparedness plan that can ensure that locals have access to safe and nutritious food if a crisis occurs. During a 2-day mission to Grenada, which commenced on Monday, a team from the World Bank met with various stakeholders to identify baselines as part of efforts to develop the plan. Eva Hasnia is the senior agricultural economist at the World Bank.
The plan basically aims at establishing certain indicators and thresholds to understand when a potential food security crisis hits, and also establishes on how this information is passed on to senior government applications. So the hope would be that the implementation of the plan will support the government in responding to a crisis ahead of time, or much more coordinated when the crisis hits. First, it's a government-led and owned strategy, so we're here to support the preparation, and we're going to be also organizing a validation workshop that's going to take place in around 2-3 months. And it's a living document that can be changed, where comments can be integrated, and we're really here to listen and get the feedback from the different ministries and institutions.
By addressing potential vulnerabilities and enhancing resilience, this initiative will help to protect and improve the country's food supply during crisis. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestries and Marine Resources, Isaac Bagwan, explained that since June, the ministry has been having dialogues to this effect. He disclosed that a technical working group was also appointed to assist with finalization of the preparedness plan.
The technical working committee is broad-based, meaning not only persons from the Ministry of Agriculture, but of course representation from the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Finance, and other related agencies, including CADI and Food and Nutrition Council. So that technical working group would have looked at indicators and what would trigger the food crisis plan. So they would have met and deliberated on that. And so what we have taken place over the next 2 days is a review of the document. The document is government-led. The World Bank is just providing technical support and assistance. So we're going through currently the indicators to see how relevant it is and how workable it is, and what would be the triggers to be able to indicate that there is a food crisis.
Following the 2-day engagement, a working document will be submitted to the committee for review and feedback.
We expect NADMA, we expect Ministry of Health, Food and Nutrition Council, and other related persons to be able to participate and to give an input. Thereafter, the World Bank will take another 2 to 3 months to be able to fine-tune the document, of course, send it back for final comment. So we're hoping by the early 2025, we should be able to have a food crisis and preparedness plan. The importance of it is to be able to take action on a timely basis so that you could start the preparation of doing your analysis, looking to see what is available and what additional support you need in this regard.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Barbados and the Caribbean are being hailed by the International Monetary Fund for performing above the global average for economic growth. The IMF's Managing Director, Kristalina Georgieva, shared the view while speaking today at a media conference in Washington, D.C., where the annual meetings are being held. She said the Caribbean is implementing key growth-enhancing reforms.
Their performance is better than global average. And when you look into the reason why they're doing better, well, because they have taken seriously the need to trim down debt. You take a country like Barbados or Jamaica, reforms are bringing results. And because they have taken to heart the significance of governance and engaging the public to pursue reforms. So when I think of Latin America, of the big economies in Latin America, it is time to do the same thing, have the ambition to reform in a pro-growth direction.
Other news, Molyneux Road is set to reopen in November, restoring a key route to the Western Corridor for drivers and other commuters after years of disruption. Beverly Telesford takes a look at then to now.
Motorists traversing the Western Corridor can do away with the option of using the Monkuma Road or Mount Morris Road to get to and from St. George's. November was the date given by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell for the reopening of the Molyneux Road, which has been under repairs for the last 5 years. GBN has been following this story since the first few cracks appeared in the road. Over time, we've noticed the deterioration along the Molyneux Road. Since the closure of the road, GBN has visited the site on numerous occasions, and as you can see, the situation has worsened.
It's a total natural demolition of a home in an area that remains under study. This area of Molyneux has come under the spotlight since late 2019 when the land began shifting.
The Molyneux Main Road has been closed to vehicular traffic since Monday, 16th December 2019. Over 2 years later, the area has seen some drastic changes. Entrepreneurs and homeowners in the area were forced to abandon their shops and homes in the interest of their own safety. This house was on the same level with the main road. Though the structure is strong, it was no match for the slippage below.
As work continues on the Molyneux Land Slippage Project, Minister for Infrastructure Development Dennis Conwell is strongly advising residents of Molyneux not to traverse the area as it is dangerous due to the ongoing construction work. The Molyneux Slippage Project is well underway as Senior Site Engineer Reginald Simon gave the news team an update on the project and what is to be expected going forward.
Presently, we are putting up the last set of barrier walls on either side, looking to cast them within the next 2 weeks. From the entrance, we're looking to complete the roads, the retaining wall.
5 years later, the entire landscape has changed. The Molinaire Land Slippage Project is part of the larger $30 million Western Corridor initiative aimed at improving road infrastructure. According to Prime Minister Mitchell, although there will be final touches that need to be made to the road, they will not affect motorists' ability to use the road.
So that we expect to happen. I just want to point out there is still rock soil stabilization work to be done upslope and downslope, because a lot of the material that is downslope is materials that was simply cut off from the hill and dumped at the bottom, and obviously we have the sea at the bottom. So we will engage in ensuring that we can take the necessary steps to make sure that the upslope is stabilized as well as the downslope. So that's the outstanding part of the work that will have to continue, but that will not in any way impact the access, vehicle access or pedestrian access to the road come November.
Roland? Concerns have been raised over the stability of the road, especially since loose soil continues to fall above and below it.
Beverly Telesford reporting there. Well, after months of post-hurricane turmoil, Carriacou's Princess Royal Hospital has reopened, breathing new life into the island's healthcare services. More in this Rena Pet Thomas report.
The Princess Royal Hospital on Carriacou is now fully operational and ready to provide essential health services to residents 3 months after sustaining significant damage from Hurricane Beryl in July. The hurricane left the island's healthcare sector in disarray, but the hospital has now been restored and was officially reopened over the weekend. According to Deanna Isaac, Public Relations Officer for the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique Affairs, the opening ceremony was attended by government officials and members of the health sector.
We want to let the public know that hospital services have officially resumed at the Princess Royal Hospital. We know during the passage of Hurricane Beryl that Princess Royal Hospital lost its roof, so hospital services was relocated to the Hillsborough Smart Health Center, but now everything is back up at the Princess Royal Hospital. The clinic can now function as a district clinic, so persons can utilize now the Princess Royal Hospital for hospital services.
Isaac said while the hospital is back in service, 4 other health clinics on the island are still undergoing refurbishment.
Our 4 clinics did suffer damages, so the Ministry of Health is working steadfastly to ensure that reconstruction work starts on the 4 clinics, 3 in Carriacou and 1 in Petit-Martinique. Minister of Health, Honorable Philip Telesford, was in Carriacou on Saturday with his team for the resumption of hospital services. The hospital bypass road, I'm happy to report from the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique Affairs that road is now completed. So persons now have another access to the Princess Royal Hospital to and from. We are continuing to work on the 16 Corners Road. That was compromised during the passage of Hurricane Beryl. We're building a new retaining wall, and we're also widening that road.
Rena Pet Thomas, GBN News.
This is Network News. We'll be right back.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're going to help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
I am your responsibility. Love me. Take care of me.
I have a voice. Please listen to me.
Daddy, can you hear me? Make me a priority.
Mommy and Daddy, respect goes a long way. Remember, I am your child, so please go the extra mile.
A message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep, including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Brace yourselves for 4 electrifying nights of intense football action in the 14th annual Carib Waigiti Super Knockout. This week, we're back at the Victoria Park in Grenville for more thrilling matches. Friday, November 1st, kickoff time, 7 p.m. Game 1, Courts Ready Cash, Queen's Park Rangers versus 10 XO Legends. Game 2, South Spartans versus Trenchtown FC. Saturday, November 2nd, doubleheader, starting at 7 p.m. Game 1, Wickham Construction North Stars versus St. John Sports Club. Game 2, FC Camahorn versus Chantimel FC at 9. Then on Sunday, November 3rd, the excitement continues. Game 1, Spice Mobile Idlers versus Foot Golf. Game 2, Paradise FC Youth versus Police Sports Club. Then on Monday, November 4th, the final night of Week 2 is at Monrouge Playing Field, Grand Dance. Game 1, Just Sports Player Development Center versus Combined Northerners at 6 p.m. Game 2, IAL, Honvet Sports Club versus Blast FC at 9 p.m. Admission only $20 for each action-packed day. The 14th edition of the Carib Waigiti Super Knockout is on. Don't miss a game.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
It's almost that magical time of year, and everyone's pitching in to make it unforgettable. This holiday season, even the little ones are rolling up their sleeves. With every brushstroke, every splash of color. We're crafting memories that will shine for a lifetime. Make this Christmas even more festive with Berger. Enjoy up to 40% off selected items and enter for a chance to win big, up to $1,000. To enter, purchase any Berger product nationwide. Terms and conditions apply. Christmas just looks better with Berger.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
All right, you are watching Network News. Change in technology and climate change have been highlighted as critical areas of focus for the education sector. Beverly Telesford has this report.
Chair of the 48th meeting of the Council for Human and Social Development, COSAD, Education Minister Senator David Andrew has highlighted adapting to changing technology, the need for education transformation, and the threat of climate change as some of the critical areas of focus for the education sector within the region. Minister Andrew's comments were made during the just concluded 48th COSAD Education, hosted by the CARICOM Secretariat in Trinidad and Tobago. The meeting provided a platform for stakeholders in the education sector to discuss the challenges, learning gaps, and threats to the quality of education, such as the impact of climate change on education systems. Minister Andrews said the challenge in the meeting was developing an answer to how do leaders in education ensure that their education system is responding to the immediate realities that we face, such as climate change, a timely concern considering the Ministry of Education has been repairing and rebuilding more than 10 schools which were damaged or destroyed during Hurricane Beryl. The meeting chair advocated for regional collaboration to transform the education system into one that is resilient to the impact of climate change and offers better opportunities and outcomes for the people of the Caribbean community. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
As part of a food and agriculture organization's mission to Grenada, which ended on Thursday, stakeholders in the industry met to discuss strategies and techniques to improve productivity and the quality of soursop in Grenada. Christina John reports.
The team comprising of FAO consultants Dr. Abel Robocos, Mr. Daniel Lewis, Mr. Jefferson Jacobson, and Ms. Annie DeRochers engaged stakeholders presenting the Standards and Trade Development Facility project to farmers, discussing the importance of developing a robust traceability system for soursop in Grenada, tailored to the local context. Permanent Secretary Isaac Bagwan, delivering remarks, said while this contributes to revenues and improve livelihoods for many, Grenada must guard its trade with the United States through continued investment and dialogue.
Therefore means that you have seen significance in it and of course understand the potential of it, and as such we should not take this lightly. We should try and encourage as much as our farmers as possible to plant it and to go to it in a large scale in terms of having plots or large areas just devoted towards agriculture, towards source up and doing all the kind of things that you need to do in terms of the research, in terms of the practices, in terms of disease control, etc., so that again we can support the farmers. So again, I want to place and record the support from the FAO team in helping us in this regard.
Discussions during the meeting were aimed at providing a situational analysis of the industry with stakeholders strategically identifying methods of acquiring existing market opportunities by encouraging adequate input supply that can help to correct production efficiency, as well as education and training to farmers that can help expand commercial production. While the United States remained the largest consumer of soursop, with the sector earning about $5 million in 2022, Jefferson Jarakasun, value chain specialist at the FAO's sub-regional office in Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, presented to participants opportunities and identified gaps in the sector. He said while competition is fragmented, there are still several opportunities in the sector. Grenada, through support from the Food and Agricultural Organization, is enhancing sanitary and psychosanitary capacity and market access for Grenadian soursop exports through a 3-year project. The target beneficiaries include farmers who will benefit from training, exporters through the development of the certification and traceability system, which will help to ensure they receive high-quality, pest-free fruits, and processors through post-harvest and food safety training. All actors in the value chain are expected to benefit from the proposed systems and interventions that are expected to safeguard the industry and increase production. Christina John, GBN News.
In a significant boost for local poultry farmers, the Ministry of Agriculture has hatched new opportunities for food security by distributing a second batch of day-old chicks and feed. Rina Thomas tells us more.
Another group of poultry farmers received the day-old broiler chicks and feed as part of the livestock and poultry support component as the Ministry of Agriculture accelerates the implementation of the Food Security Enhancement Project. On Monday, the ministry distributed 8,750 chicks and 1,864 bags of feed to 29 farmers during a brief ceremony, with some farmers receiving up to 500 chicks to support their livelihoods. This was the second distribution event. The first took place nearly 3 weeks ago in St. Andrew, where 21 farmers also received chicks and feed. Minister for Agriculture, Honorable Lennox Andrew, said this initiative aims to strengthen the poultry sector to prevent market shortages.
In fact, our intention is to build a very strong domestic national poultry industry. We are working on that. And we hope the time will come when we would not be having to import any poultry meat into this country. That's what we're working to achieve. So this is just the start of a big thing, or of big things to come.
Permanent Secretary Isaac Bagwan urged proper care for the birds to ensure the successful implementation of this component of the Food Security Enhancement Project. He also mentioned training sessions designed to support farmers in this effort.
So I want to encourage you to take care of the birds, and of course it is being given to you free of cost. There is no other conditions placed on you except that, of course, you apply your labor towards taking care of the birds and bringing it up to the market, and of course selling it so that it could enhance your income level. So I want to encourage you to do your best in this regard. Earlier this year, we would have had through the livestock division, we would have provided some training to poultry farmers. We also would do another batch of training before the year is expired, so that again persons would have the knowledge and the understanding as to how to take care of the birds that they would have received.
Farmers Chad Noel and Carlos Peters, who were beneficiaries of the project, expressed their gratitude to the ministry.
I think it will be amazing, because we will have a little extra chickens for the Christmas holidays, Most times around Christmas, chickens are pretty scarce. You can't go to the supermarket and find chickens, and you can't go to the shops and find fresh local chickens. And a lot of people don't like turkey. They want to get a nice, big, fat, rosy chicken, and to have the little booster, the little extra assistance would allow us as farmers to do even more.
The initiative, I must applaud. I think it was a great one that each and every one of us would benefit from. Not just our personal benefit, but our communities, because we'll be able to present bring forth chicken of good standard and good quality. So with this initiative, you also further propel me in terms of starting my own business, which is, I think, is more important than anything else. Being independent, having an income, and actually really caring for farming as the way it should be.
The Food Security Enhancement Project aims to tackle key vulnerabilities and risks related to food insecurity. With a budget of $10 million, the project's objectives include improving food and nutrition security in Grenada by increasing crop production, enhancing the shortage and processing of agricultural products, boosting livestock, poultry, and fish production, and reducing the country's food import expenses. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Still to come in Network News, Chrislyn Lashington will report on World Creole Music Festival 2024, October 25 to 27 in Dominica. We'll be right back.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year, and every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Breweries, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Tourism is me, tourism is you, tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
Win a living room makeover with Quartz Ready Cash. One lucky winner will get a chance to win a living room makeover with any cash loan. No security required. And affordable monthly payments. It's quick, easy, and hassle-free. Visit one of our locations for more information about getting your Ready Cash loan today. This month is all about you with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Terms and conditions apply.
Sunday, November 3rd from 5 p.m. at Monrouge Plainfield. You can win over $100,000 in cash and prizes as Mega Force Promotions presents Christmas in November Mega Bingo. We're talking a brand new living room set, fridge, gas cooker, dining room set, washing machine, bedroom set, TVs, and lots more household items items. But wait, that's not all. You can also win $50,000 in cash.
That's enough to buy all my Christmas gifts and pay off my credit card debt.
And the best part is, tickets are only $60 for one or $100 for two. Don't forget, there'll be free buses island-wide. Sunday, November 3rd. Christmas is coming early as Mega Force Promotions presents Christmas in November Mega Bingo.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Nah. Tell you. You them massive dragon. You see that? About 10 now, them man make hard on them man. Me a 38 me man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number 1 run man. That is it. No what? Nice. Yeah. Look number 1. Ah yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Welcome back. General Secretary of the new National Party, Roland Bola, is concerned about Grenada's food security. Bola, a farmer, emphasized that with climate change and other global challenges affecting the agriculture sector, there is a pressing need to improve the country's food production.
Check the countries that we compete against for agricultural produce, our size, the age of our farmers, the lack of reliable labor supply, not that there isn't, but not a reliable supply, and the productivity from labor side is very limited, and that will just transit into lower productivity for our farmers. So we're really at what I would call crucial or dangerous point in our agricultural sector right now. But I think what is most important, or what should be the most important thing for us to focus on at present, is our food security, the ability to produce sufficient for our own consumption on.
The General Secretary noted that one of the key issues affecting the sector is the accessibility and affordability of produce.
Food security means not just having food available, but it must also be affordable and reachable. You step into the market, into the supermarket, whatever you may be able to find, which is very few most of the time, the prices are way up. You go into the supermarket, you see, I personally saw that in one of the supermarkets where they had lovely looking tomatoes, but they were imported and they were like $12 or $13 per pound. Someone explained to me that they saw oranges, which was imported, at $10 plus for one. So these are the things that we are talking about when we mention food security. So it may be available, but is it accessible to the ordinary man or to everybody?
Speaking on GBN's To The Point program, Bola explained that finding solutions to these issues should involve all stakeholders and not just policymakers.
Policy level, of course, you must have the will as a government and as a people. And I say government because it's not going to happen at the pace it needs to if government doesn't get involved and take the lead. So your policy makers for sure, but there must be greater involvement of the other players, the people who are in the mix, the farmers themselves. They must have a say. They must give their ideas. And I'm not saying that everything a farmer says he needs government has to provide it.
Now, Dominica's 24th edition of the World Creole Music Festival concluded on Friday. It featured artists from local, regional, and international backgrounds and highlighted a range of musical styles, including bouillon, reggae, dancehall, zouk, soca, and Afrobeats. Kristen Lashington attended the event and has this report.
There's one thing that brings people together: music. The World Creole Music Festival in Dominica is celebrating its 24th edition. It started back in 1997, missed a few editions, but this year in 2024, the Windsor Park Stadium in Roseau, Dominica saw thousands gathering for 3 nights of pulsating rhythms on stage, celebrating so many genres from the Caribbean and beyond. Giving electrifying performances on stage were Damien and Stephen Marley, Nadia Batson, Wizkid, Gramps Morgan, Tion Winter, Asa Banton Voice, the legendary Kassav, and many more. This year's World Creole Music Festival was dubbed the Gold Edition, held in honor of Dominica's first Olympic gold medal, won by Thea Lafont Gapson earlier this year. Dominican Minister for Tourism, the Honorable Denise Charles Pemberton, says the World Creole Music Festival has significantly boosted visitor arrivals.
We get the highest number of visitors during October. So this year, we're expecting over 13,000 visitors. This festival is amazing because it's a fusion of culture, of the language of our people, and it's truly vibes.
The festival is held in October, designated as Creole Heritage Month, which then ushers in Dominica's independence celebrations on November 3rd.
Our heritage is very important to us. So you see, in the month of October, we open the independence season in September, and it's all about our food, our dress. We remember how difficult it was during the days of slavery, how difficult it was for our people, and we celebrate our accomplishment as a people. And as you can see right now, our bouillon music is trending all over.
The The World Creole Music Festival is a melting pot of Caribbean and African musical genres: compa, soca, zouk, reggae, dancehall, afrobeat, calypso, and Dominica's leading musical genre, bouillon. From Dominica, I'm Chrislyn Lashington for GBN News.
Thanks, Chrislyn. Sports news after the break. Stay with us.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Brandon, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
Good evening, sporting fans. Paradise FC International continue to exert their dominance in the Premier League. The defending champions over the weekend completed a clinical shutout of St. John's Sports, beating them 4-0 at home on Sunday. The victory takes them to 39 points, 8 points adrift from second-place Queen's Park Rangers. Rangers came away with a narrow 1-0 victory over Fontenoy United, while Shamrock SC secured a win on Sunday, beating Hurricanes SC 2-1. Meanwhile, 4 teams have booked their spots in the next round of the Waikiki Super Knockout Football Tournament. SAFL were the first to secure their spot after outclassing Sunjets 5-1 in Game 1 on Saturday. Game 2 was another one-sided affair as Hard Rock Ballers completed a 6-0 demolition of Carib Jet Hub Routes to wrap up Match Day 1. Match Day 2 saw debutant Hillsborough Town FC getting the better of Springs FC 4-2 on penalty kicks. We can tell you too, both teams were deadlocked on 2 goals apiece at the end of full time. Also advancing from the weekend, Trollo FC after edging out Willis Youth FC 2-1. Looking ahead, this Friday we'll see Courts Ready Cash QPR playing 10XO Legends, while SAP Spartans will lock horns with Trenchtown. On Saturday, Wickham Construction North Stars will play St. John's Sports, while FC Camohon will lock horns with Chantamel FC. All right, now to action in the CG United Super 50 in Trinidad. 2 matches were played today. Trinidad came away with a 60-run victory over combined campuses and colleges earlier today. At present, Windward Islands Volcanoes and Guyana Happy Eagles are locked in battle. So here's what we can tell you. Guyana Happy Eagles racked up 274 for 5. Windward Islands Volcanoes need 275 for victory. They are currently on 174 for 6. So we can tell you now Windward Islands Volcanoes need 101 runs to win from 16.5 overs with 4 wickets remaining. This sports story to tell you about, coming fresh off the back of the 2024 T20 World Cup, England men return to the region in October and November 2024 for a white ball series against West Indies. 3 one-day internationals and 5 T20 internationals are set to take place in Antigua, Barbados and St. Lucia. West Indies will go into Thursday's one-day international series against England with a morale boost after ending their tour of Sri Lanka with a win following an unbeaten century from Evan Lewis, which helped them defeat the hosts by 8 wickets via the Duckworth-Lewis-Stern method in the 3rd and final one-day international. West Indies had sent Sri Lanka to bat, but their innings was disturbed by rain in the 18th over. Upon returning to the crease after a 5-hour delay, they were only given 5.4 overs to set a competitive total. The hosts managed 75 runs after the restart, with Kusal Mendes headlining their innings with an unbeaten 56 off 22 balls. Sri Lanka finished with 156 for 3. Chasing a Duckworth-Lewis-Stern adjusted target of 195 in 23 overs, Lewis hit a swashbuckling 100 in his first one-day international since 2021, with support coming from Shafane Rutherford, who smashed an unbeaten 50 off 26 deliveries. All right, finally in the sports news, the Los Angeles Dodgers are on the brink of an 8th World Series championship in franchise history and have the chance to wrap it up in dominant fashion. Los Angeles Dodgers first baseman Freddie Freeman hits a home run for a record-tying 5th consecutive World Series game, a 4-2 win over the New York Yankees in Game 3 that featured a commanding performance from pitcher Walker Buehler and record-tying feat from Freddie Freeman gave the Dodgers a 3-0 series lead, putting them 1 game away from the first sweep in the Fall Classic since 2012, when the San Francisco Giants defeated the Detroit Tigers 4-0. The 2 teams will clash in Game 4 at New York's Yankee Stadium. Talk about some action there. That's the sports news for now. Violent gangs control large areas of Haiti's capital, terrorizing civilians there. Here's the report.
We're about to go on patrol with the Kenyan police here in Port-au-Prince, where gangs control large parts of the city. The Kenyans are here to support the Haitian police in securing the city.
After crossing through buzzing streets full of life, just beyond Haiti's Supreme Court, everything changes.
Before, this place was inaccessible. No one could have crossed where we are right now.
We're entering a wasteland. This part of the city is deserted. The UN says more than 700,000 people have been displaced. They fled when the gangs started spreading terror, burning down houses, killing indiscriminately, raping women and girls. These are barricades the gangs erect to keep the police out of their territory. Often they use shipping containers stolen from the port. Part of the Kenyans' job is to remove them by pushing them with their armored vehicle.
So we are going to push them right now so that you can see what we usually do.
A few meters before we reach the barricade, we see people running.
Those are civilians, They start running away because they know a shootout may begin any time. Is it moving?
Something hits the hatch above us. The smell of petrol engulfs us.
As you can see,
it's raining already.
petrol is still dripping inside this vehicle. They're still here, so they could still fire at us.
Instead, the burning Molotov just misses our accompanying vehicle. They target the rest of the convoy, shooting from abandoned buildings. The Kenyan forces in the second vehicle fire back. Meanwhile, the commander is getting information from his drone operator. He warns they're preparing to throw more petrol on us.
They told us actually they have started positioning themselves with bigger containers than these ones, bigger ones. That is 5 liters and above. So that when you go just below the building, they pour the fuel on us and then they burn. This was like a sign of a warning.
Not long ago, Mugo was inside this vehicle when it was attacked and set alight, but they escaped unharmed.
Further afield, China is running a trial of self-driving taxis similar to the ones operating in the United States. But unlike the US, where the primary concerns have been about safety, China's trials have raised questions about how people's livelihoods will be protected.
Hail a cab on the streets of Wuhan and you might be in for a surprise. The city's host to China's first fleet of driverless taxis. For the moment, it's just a trial project in a limited area, but it's captured the public imagination.
If it becomes popular in urban areas later on, I'll consider taking a driverless car as I live in a busy area. But for now, I'll go with a manually driven car.
It's just a new way of traveling, and one more option is a good thing. And from a safety point of view, there are no examples of it being dangerous. And that means driverless cars are reliable.
That's not entirely correct. In July this year, a man was hit by a driverless taxi that ran a red light. But public perception overall remains good. The cars are hailed with an app. The company is an offshoot of Chinese tech giant Baidu. After punching in a code, the doors unlock and you're on your way. A touch screen gives passengers control of climate and volume levels and shows obstacles on the road detected by 38 sensors embedded in the vehicle's frame. The ride is a little bit juddery. The motion sensors are so sensitive they'll stop for anything that could be a possible obstruction. But to be frank, in 30 years of riding taxis in China, this is one of the safest drivers I've had. But the autonomous taxis have become a hot talking point in China, not for their safety record, but because of their price. Fares begin at 50 cents, only a fifth of the cost of an ordinary cab. As China embraces automation, people are worried about the human cost.
I'm definitely worried. I'm worried about losing my job and income. I have to work, I have to live, I have to survive.
Already new prototypes have been seen on the streets, and the fleet of driverless taxis is to be doubled by the end of the year to 1,000. Little stands in the way of progress here, even if it's seen by some as a dangerous path. Tony Cheng, Al Jazeera, Wuhan.
Interesting. We will be right back. This is Network News. A reminder of the headlines before we leave you. The World Bank collaborates with governments to develop a food security crisis preparedness plan. Grenada aims to implement cannabis reforms by early 2025. IMF says the Caribbean performing above the global average for economic growth. Molyneux Road scheduled to reopen in November. Also in the news, regionally, Haiti rocked by gang violence. Internationally, driverless vehicles in China spark jobs debate. Plus in the sports news, Paradise FC International draw closer to another Premier League title. You know, concerning the driverless vehicles, perhaps they'll say next there will be self-flying planes. Who knows? Talk about that one. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the newsroom. Have a good night.